Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is resolution monthly goals for the month of May. So I unlocked them all after the 5 days in a row, which took the longest to unlock. The sixth one unlocks. Play 150 battles. And the things you win are, let me explain these to you. Let's go here with the cursor. Maybe this will help. Number one is a griffin emblem. I'm not going to show it to you because the code will come up, and I know somebody is going to use that code and go, oh, it doesn't work. So I'm not going to do it. I can see this in advance. There's always one, at least. Number two. That one's 150,000 silver. So jackpot on that one. Number three, deal an assist and 1,000 damage. That is a two-dimensional Athena commander, which came from the mythology packs. So, whatever. We got Zeus. Now we have Athena. Number four is a discount 30% off of a Skoda 40. And we're going to go to that tank and check it out. Number five, this is a Commander 3D Nina Olsen. I already have one of those, but that's okay. You can always use an extra commander, as everybody knows. And the sixth one is a 60% off sale for the Soviet Defender 252U. That is a very butt kicker tank. So the armor on that for a tier 8 is just monster. So really cool if you like heavy tanks. And even if you don't, that design is awesome. And I'll show you that one. I have that tank already. So that is cool. So let me get to the Skoda, I guess, and see what's up. Here we go with Resolutions Items Collection. There's number one. The Griffin. Well, that was all. Well, that was kind of weird. Let's see if it shows up anything more in here. Actually, none of those show up in there. What a robber. Okay, now. Ta-da! So, let me give you a quick recap. Golden Week. T23E3. 60% off of that tank from Golden Spins. Banana Buster, same story from the spins. I already have the Banana Buster, so I don't need that. As you can see also, there is the Defender. It's an expensive dude, but a butt kicker. The thing that's great is this design. The graphics are really cool. And man, the armor on this thing is unreal. Check it out. Now this is showing my own personal one. I'll give you a better angle. But this thing, the armor on this is the nightmare. Where's that? You freak. It doesn't want to show it to me like that, but that's okay. It is just, it's a nightmare. Then we have the Skoda T40. Let's take a look at this dude. You Czechoslovakian medium, right? Yeah, medium tier 6. Now, one of these tanks, I don't know if it's this one. I'm about to find out. There's one of the Skodas, I think it's the one in the tech tree that is a auto loader. So this is not that one. Forget it. I don't need it. It's just another generic medium tank. This tank would be good if you don't have a good tier 6 medium tank. However, if you had a choice, the tier 6 medium tank to get. To me, there's some good Shermans. T-34-88 is probably the best there is because it has the 88 millimeter Tiger 1 gun, and it's a monster with also 20% commander bonus. So Skoda 40 next. I don't need it. So that's the thing. This is from Resolutions of April. If you have this offer and haven't gotten it, that tank, this tank is another monster. Terrific scoring tank for operations and contracts. You know, the Defender is great for heavy tank guys, or if you just like those Russian tanks. I mean, it looks really cool, and it's really strong. Then we have a bunch of regular old, you know, stuff from, you know, regular. So those are those things. Let me see if I can find the other stuff. Okay, there's the Nina Olson Commander. And there is the Athena. So, 2 freebies. If you picked up this one from the operation, fantastic. If you haven't got it yet, well, keep pounding it out because 3 stars commanders are awesome. Okay, I decided to go back to the Athena picture. As I tell you, the easiest way that I found to do this is to use a smartphone or whatever, any phone that has a photo capability, and I take photographs of the codes to lessen the chance for error, because the lettering is a little odd. Some of the Y's come up and they look like a V. So just stuff like that to help you out. You can write it down if you want, but the problem is if you write it down incorrectly, you can follow it perfectly and then you'll be incorrect. With a photograph, you'll know that if you made a mistake that it was your typing in or misreading of the somewhat confusing letters. That should help you out. The 150,000 silver did not have a direct notification. It was also not listed in my profile for some reason. I don't know. Not that big of a deal, really. But you might want to, like I said, you might want to think about that Defender. It's not for everybody, but great heavy tank. Let me find it for you. Okay. There's a Defender. 252. The graphics are pretty awesome on this tank. And now I'll really show you the armor. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this thing. It's a freak. It's yellow and red. And from the front, you know, good luck with that. It's yellow and red, and it's got angles. Everything is angled around it. It is just a freak. Okay, the rear end is only green. But it is a tier 8 monster trying to kill it. So just giving you the heads up. If you're interested in tier 8 tanks, heavies, this one is really good. So that's the thing I wanted to tell you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this helps you out with your resolutions. Most of you might have trouble with the 5 wins in a row because you just got to catch a break sometimes. Certain types of tanks will have easier chances to get a 5-win streak. If you're in a platoon with good players, preferably 2 other players that you know that are good, 5-win streak, again, much easier. Myself, you know, we run sometimes long-haul missions, which, well, every week we run them, not sometimes, but we get 5 wins in a row on a common basis. You know, running tier 3s with my artillery combined with whomever else is with me running lights or mediums, tank destroyer, whatever. So see if you can find a group of your friends that are people you know that you can play together that have good skills and a variety. You know, a good tank destroyer, a good light or medium tank, and a good artillery player can get a 5-win streak. Tier 3, if you're actually good and committed. We do it, like I said, on a common basis, but that's that's for us, the way we run stuff. If you're not doing the stuff that we're doing, or don't have the same kind of players, it's a little harder. So it's kind of frustrating also, because sometimes these guys will throw your wins away, and you probably know what I'm talking about. So you're just going to have to take your chances and see what you can get, because it can get really frustrating sometimes. You know, the best way to do it really is not to try and do it on the higher tiers. That's just a personal bit of advice. You can do it. I've done it myself in Cold War as well. But you got to find your special ability, whatever that is. If you're a terrific sniper, that can work great if you're using a tier 3 or tier 4. Same thing, artillery, light, medium tanks, what have you. As you keep going up, the ability to kill guys quickly goes down. Tier 5 would be good if you were running, for example, Panzer V with Churchill 3, but the problem is you get stuck in an up match. The reason why Tier 3 is so attractive with an artillery is that the artillery guy, which is usually me, can kill Tier 4s. If they shove us in a Tier 4 as artillery, I really don't care, because my Sexton artillery will crush 4s just like it crushes 3s. If I hit them, they die. Okay, just that simple. So if you have a really good artillery player in your group, that's what you should be looking for. You want to make use of that ability of artillery or other tanks that you're using to have good chances against tier +1, whatever tier you're playing. So if you're 3, you need good chances against 4s. If you're 4s, you need good chances against 5s. And as you go up and up and up, those tanks that have good chances of winning against the +1 tier goes down. So that's the thing. I guess, basically, other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll help you out if I can. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the information helps you cash in on your streak or whatever. Continue your long hauls if you haven't done them. Please leave a like. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It'll help me out, and it's totally free. You'll get notifications of these videos, which will help you gain insight and abilities to do stuff you haven't done before. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.